This is my trip to Bangkok, problems that I had, day one, the earthquake, and much more. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? Michael here. Michael in the Philippines, back in the Philippines now. I went to Bangkok because I've been here for 3 years and I had to leave. I left on Friday, March the 28th. I returned to the Philippines on Sunday, March the 30th. And during my time there, I had some problems, and anyway, I took videos, and I want to talk about it. I want to tell you the story, what happened when I was there, and so I will walk through that with you. Most of this video is going to be me talking and doing voiceovers because of the videos and photos that I took when I was there. So yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, I am on the flight heading to Bangkok on Cebu Pacific.
Ladies and gentlemen, the aircraft is being refueled as a safety
Aircraft is being refueled.
Unfasten your seatbelt.
So I'll make some more videos once I arrive in Bangkok.
Such as laptops.
This is my arrival into Bangkok at Don Muang Airport at night. From the view from my window aisle seat, this aisle one seat, as I fly into Bangkok and land into Bangkok. Very beautiful view. Okay, so total cost of the flight with seats was 21,405 pesos, which is 373 US dollars. So I came, that is the hotel that you check in at. So I'm just going to show you around here a little bit. Down there is the arrivals, international arrivals, and ATMs, and that's pretty much it. Here's the hotel. They have Starbucks here. They have 7-Eleven also here. And there's sandwiches. Like a hot dog for 38 pesos. They have poke sticks from Japan, potato chips. These are from Thailand, these are, I mean, that's normal. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is either. What's that? Pizza, cakes. All kinds of food. I have a microwave, so then if I wanted something, I can come over here and get it. Sausages, cheese. Beef steak with Thai spicy dipping sauce. Sandwiches. Anyway, that's the 7-Eleven Thailand version. They have yogurt drinks and stuff here too. Let's walk over here real quick. Store called King Power Duty Free store. this pharmacy here. Okay, so in case you get sick or something, yes, there's a pharmacy. Facial mask, antibiotics. That's about it. Alright, so let's go back. Safe departure, hotel entrance, restaurants, trains, arrival hall. Okay, so I wanted to put myself back on screen here and talk about the problems that I had. So as you can see, I arrived at the front at the hotel, started to check in. Everything went fine through immigration and clearance and all that stuff, no problem. You saw the video of the airport. But anyway, when I got to the front, I went to check in. Now I arrived at 5:30, and my plan was to check in. And as soon as not really check in as soon as I arrived, but they told me I could have breakfast because breakfast started at 6, since I had 2 days of free breakfast, and I was leaving Sunday at 6:30. They said, okay, you can do it on arrival. So I went to there, and I was going to pay, and I had my Wise card, which I used to reserve the hotel, and I gave them my Wise card, and they tried it, and it came back invalid. I was like, it should work because, you know, I use it to reserve. I just use it at the Philippines airport at like Burger King or something. And, Macton airport, sorry. Anyway, it came back invalid, and they tried again. They came back invalid. They tried multiple times, and it kept coming back, invalid. So at that point, I was like, okay, well then I will go to an ATM and see if I can just pull out the cash to pay for the hotel there. So I went back up to the airport hotel. There's all kinds of ATMs there, and I tried one, came back invalid. And then it worked once for like 5,000 baht. And by the way, the baht to pesos rate was 1.66. But I tried the ATM again, and I tried multiple ATMs, and it wouldn't give me any more than 5,000 baht. So I go back to the hotel and tell them about this, and was thinking, okay, what can I do? So I had my Wise app, and you can actually chat on the app. So it's like, okay, I can chat. However, I hadn't checked in, and I didn't have Wi-Fi. So I asked the hotel front, hey, can I use your Wi-Fi? I'll try to chat with support, see what's going on with my card. So I get contact with support. Support checks and says I'd reached my limit for the day. I was like, I haven't reached my limit for the day. I've barely used the card. And he's like, well, go on and check your limits. So I checked my limits, and everything was fine. I hadn't reached my limits for the day or anything. And this went on for probably 2 hours, trying to figure out what was going on with my card. He was like, oh, maybe the app needs to update. If you update it, you know, and see if it works, or re-download it, see if it works, it could fix the problem. And then finally, I gave up after a long time because I wanted to eat and I wanted to get my room. Remember, I arrived at 5:30. I left at 2:30 in the morning, so I had been up all day. And at this point, it was like 10:30 in the morning. And so what I ended up doing was using my, my GCash card, and I transferred money from Wise to GCash, and I used the GCash card to pay, and it worked. So thank God for GCash. Actually, let me show you really something cool about GCash. So when you live in Thailand or any country, I guess, this message pops up, which is pretty cool. Welcome to Thailand. You can use GCash in Thailand. Exchange rate was 1.72. I thought it was 1.66, sorry. But that's cool. Okay, so let me put myself back on screen. So at this point, I was able to check in thanks to GCash and paid for everything. And then I was able to have breakfast. So after this, I went to have breakfast. So let me show you that video. All right, so I'm going to breakfast now, and I'll show you what they have for the buffet. 4074.
4074.
Yep.
Thank you. Enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you. So this is what I am. So this is like salmon. I can't tell you everything. Cheese, ham, salad. And we have like fruits here. Dragon fruits, passion fruits, bananas, apples, oranges. And on this side you have bread, croissants, cinnamon rolls, danishes, muffins, donuts, and regular rolls, like all kinds of bread. Toaster, and then you got jams, Nutella, like all kinds of. Alright, so that's that one. Let's go to the next one. Fried rice with sausage. Fried chicken, plates, this is stir-fried pork, and we have soup. This is bigger cucumber soup. This is pulled pork with rice, and then you have rice. And then on this one, different greens like peanuts. I don't know what this is. This is green curd, fish, crispy fish, grilled rice. Miso soup, seaweed, bacon curd, yellow dye, then this is where you can make an omelet. With spinach, pork sausage, chicken sausage, plates. There we have ham, bacon, ketchups. Alright, let's go look at the drinks. Juice, pineapple juice, whole milk, fruit punch, that is guava juice. This is butterfly pea juice, I never had, whole milk, and then here you also have cereals, granola, Fruit Loops, corn flakes, Cocoa Crisp, and that is gluten-free cereal. Dried raisins, I guess it's for toppings, I guess. Crushed peanuts. And another coffee machine. Coffee. Hot water, hot tea, hot chocolate, hot milk, coffee. And that's about it. I'm gonna eat. Okay, so after breakfast, I went to my room on the 4th floor. This is it. I have the junior suite. This is the living room. You saw the TV and the sofa there. There's the where you can sit and work if you want to. They did have like a microwave and stuff. And this is the dining table. And this is the bedroom with the king size bed. It also has a television in the bedroom there. So yeah, decent room. There's a closet, and this is the bathroom. And then there's the shower, hot and cold shower, of course. And there's a table for whatever. And there is the sinks. Okay, so let me put myself back on screen again. So basically, at this point, I was really tired. It's probably like 11 a.m. or so. I went to bed and I had been up all night and I fell asleep for a couple of hours. I woke up around 1 p.m. and I turned on the TV and I saw news about the earthquake in Myanmar and a building that collapsed that was under construction in Bangkok. And I started getting messages from family and people like, "Are you okay?" And I was at the Don Mon Airport Hotel, which is probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, maybe longer, maybe 20 minutes to Bangkok, like downtown Bangkok. And I was asleep, so I didn't feel a thing. I didn't even realize that there was an earthquake that happened. But anyway, after I woke up, like I said, I woke up about 1. Didn't do much. I was still kind of tired. I did go down and like check out the swimming pool. Unfortunately, I didn't take any videos there of the swimming pool. And then after that, I went to the restaurant. They have 2 restaurants there. This one is called Zeppelin. Well, no, I went. Zeppelin is where you have breakfast. Sorry, the other one was called the Corner, and I went to the Corner to have dinner, to eat dinner. And so let me show you what I had. Okay, so the first thing I had was this Chang beer in Thai. Thai famous beer, costs about 150 baht. I also wanted, like I was starting to say, I also wanted to get steak because I don't have steak in the Philippines a lot. It's hard to find. So I ended up ordering this Australian sirloin from the restaurant. So I had that along with the beer. The steak was 950 baht. The total would be 1,550 pesos for the steak and the beer, which is about 27 US dollars. So, yeah, put myself back on camera here. That was about it for Friday. Friday night, I did day trading in my room, and that was about it. I went to sleep, didn't do anything else. Saturday, I did wake up for breakfast, which was at 6 a.m. and went down and had breakfast. I showed you before, so I'm not going to show you again. It's basically the same thing. After that, I wanted to go shopping because I needed to get souvenirs here for my Filipino girlfriend and also her 2 brothers and her mother. And so she wanted some cosmetics and she wanted to watch for her mom, so I decided to do some shopping. And let me show you what I got. Alright, so that's what I bought. They were expensive at the airport, to tell the truth. In total, I spent over 8,000 baht on souvenirs, which is 14,000 pesos or 230 US dollars. And, after that, that was pretty much it. I went back to the hotel around 3 p.m. I thought about going swimming at the swimming pool, but then I thought, oh, I'm leaving tomorrow at like 6:30 in the morning. I have to be at the airport at like 3 hours before that because it's an international flight, so like 3:30 in the morning. So I thought, okay, if I swim now, it's probably too late. It won't get dried in time. So I didn't go swimming at the swimming pool. So I don't have any videos of that. Basically, I just chilled out in my room for the rest of the evening. I had dinner. I went back down to the what's the name of the place? It's called the Corner. Sorry, it's called the Corner. There at the hotel. I ended up getting like a hamburger and fries and a Coke because I didn't want to eat a lot. I wasn't that hungry, to tell the truth. And that hamburger, fries, and Coke, I didn't take any pictures or anything because it's a hamburger. But anyway, it was about 800 baht for the hamburger, fries, and Coke, which is about 1,330 pesos. So again, it's a hotel, restaurants are expensive, which is about 23 US dollars. Anyway, that's about it. So, in conclusion, first day was horrible. Second day, I went shopping. And then the third day, I came back to the Philippines to start 3 more years. So that was a flight, arriving back in the Philippines during the daytime from the airplane view. Coming back, I showed my passport. I didn't have any problems at all entering the Philippines. You get 30 days on arrival, and now you can extend 29 days after the first 30 days online. I went to the website, the e-services website for Philippines immigration, and I tried it, and it didn't work for me. I do not know why. It says they couldn't find me. Anyway, I will need to go to immigration and do that and go pay for that. Then start again with going every 2 months for the next 3 years thing. Now, after the next 3 years, I have to go somewhere again. I think I might go to Vietnam next place or someplace I haven't been and actually do something next time. Because I've been to Bangkok before, so I've been out and about, did tours and stuff. But this time it was just go basically and then come back. But let me break down the cost. So in total, I ended up spending 31,010 baht. That equivalates to 51,553 pesos, Philippines pesos, or 898 US dollars. Now that total, that includes everything, including the flights going and coming back, the hotels for the nights in the hotels and the food, everything. So that includes everything, including the souvenirs and everything else. I had planned on spending about 500 for over that 3-day period. So I went way over, but anyway, that's okay. It was a good time, and now I'm back in the Philippines to start all over. Anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments about this video, please let me know. If you're new, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, get my subscriber count up. And tell your friends, watch this as many times as you can, because the views is the most important thing. The more you watch it, for YouTube's algorithm, everybody knows that, the more they will push it out to other people, and hopefully that they'll subscribe or whatever. But I really do appreciate you guys that have subscribed already and been around for the ride for the past 3 years. I'm going to be putting out some more videos here, probably about my thoughts after being 3 years in the Philippines. What I'm planning on doing, it might surprise you guys a little bit sometimes, so stay tuned for those videos. And I'll see you around in another one.